Today's lesson, all about tuning drums. This video is a long time coming. I've been wanting to do a lesson on tuning for a while. I'm here in my practice space in the barn, my erstwhile practice space anyway, while we're quarantined. First thing I'm gonna do is turn my snares off with my snare lever here, because I want to hear the true sound getting the snares out of the way. So when I tune my drum, I want to make sure that rather than tightening or loosening a lug here, tightening or loosening a lug here, tightening or loosening one there, that I go kind of back and forth like a starfish pattern, or maybe if you've ever changed a tire, I'm playing one here, or tightening one here, and then I'm going all the way across the drum to tighten it right there. And then moving to the next one over and going across like that, okay? Tighten it up one more time. Keeping track of where I started so that I don't double tighten anything. Just about a 45-degree turn with the drum key should do it. Remember, you're doing this 10 times around the drum, so that's going to add up pretty quick. Last one here. This, I'm working on the snare drum, but you could apply this to any tom. So I want to hear the actual pitch of this head. This is called the batter head. The one that you beat on, that's the batter, okay? So I want to hear the actual pitch of the batter. So in order to do that, I'm actually going to put my hand on the head beneath. You know, there's two heads on every drum, right? So this one down here is called the resonant head. I don't know if you can see that. I'm actually going to put my hand on it to mute the resonant head down below, and then play the batter so I can hear how that sounds. All right, and that's got kind of a nasty overtone. So what I'm going to do is go around, put my finger in the center of the batter head to mute the overtones a little bit, and I'm going to tap at each lug station. What I'm listening for is to hear if they're all right about the same relative pitch. So far they are. That one's a little high. Loosen it a bit. That one's a little low. Missed it the first time. I was talking to you guys. Pretty close. I killed a couple of those overtones. All right? Still got a little bit of a weird ring, but that's kind of just this drum too. So, now that I've dealt heavily with the batter head, let's talk about the resonant head, okay? Because you never want to just tune this side of the drum if this side needs some attention, all right? I have a clear Evans head on this. This is, I think, a 3-ply head. I like it a little bit thicker resonant head than what you might see usually, because this is kind of a bigger drum. This is a 6.5-inch deep brass snare drum. I find that the resonant head actually has a lot to do with the sound of the drum, so I might even put some tape down here, tape up the head a little bit, just to kill some of those overtones as well. Okay, and then it's also good to tap around here and make sure everything is roughly the same pitch. This sounds pretty good to me. Gonna tighten them up one more time. Tuning a drum can be a really maddening process. So just keep breathing, take a couple deep breaths if you're getting frustrated with it. I definitely have felt the frustration. And every drummer, I really feel like every drummer has their own kind of opinion about what does a great drum sound like. and what's the best way to get it. I don't have any trade secrets or anything. I just kind of try to keep tuning it and listening to the pitches until I get it sort of where I want it. Okay, so plop this baby back on here. The last thing I'm going to do is use this special muffle. It's from a company called Big Fat Snare Drum. That's actually what they're called. And it's a cool full drum muffle. You just place it on here. Okay, and that really muffles it. So you get that short, fat, low sound. Okay, which some of my favorite drummers, guys like Steve Jordan, James Gadson, they really went to town on this kind of sound from the 70s up till today, and it's one of my favorite tones. So I'm gonna rock that. So we got a pretty nice, tight, high sound out of the drum. I'm actually going to use some of this tool called Moon Gel. Okay, it's a little blue jelly-like substance that sticks to the drum and actually kills a lot of the overtones. It just muffles the drum a little bit so we get something a little more pleasing to the ear. Listen to the drum without it. Here's with it. That actually took away a lot of the overtones that were bothering me, while leaving a little bit. I don't want a tone that's super choked off. Okay, if I wanted it really choked off, then I would use that muffle that I had on it earlier, which is a different type of sound. This one I want to ring out a little bit, but not too much. So as you can see, this is all really very much a relative, objective kind of process. Every drummer, every musician has their own personal taste, probably depending on what they've listened to and what they've enjoyed. So I'm digging this. I'm going to play a little bit and see if I'm enjoying it in the context of the whole kit.